Hello, fellow Aquarius rising. I am one of you. Let us see what we need to keep most in mind and heart this week to help everything rise into place as we are leading into Love Day. I'm feeling the love vibes because we've got our Valentine's Day frequency on Friday, on Venus Day, on a love day. So it's going to be even more potent. So I'm tapping into a Romance Angel Oracle deck for our foundation frequency this week. And then we will tap into our tarot for fundamental framework. Let us see. Aquarius risings. Ooh, flipped all the way over here. Love yourself first. It is time for us to love ourselves first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. This is the water bearer energy of pouring into yourself. Let your cup runneth over. Nobody will be thirsty if you continue to pour into yourself. This is daily work, but specifically going into an energy of extra love frequency. Love yourself a little bit more today, that day, than you did yesterday. Be the example. Whether you're in a relationship, whether you're single, this is a frequency of doing for yourself what it is that you hope somebody does for you. Lead by example. So many of us in general, not just Aquarius alignments, but across the board, people have a tendency to hope for and want something from somebody else that we're not doing for ourselves. This is vibration. Everything is energy and frequency and vibration and magnetism. So ultimately, we can't receive anything that we are not in vibration of. And everything in life is about practice. So practice loving on yourself. Practice pouring into yourself. Practice like the extra and the more in store every single moment that you can to give yourself what it is that you want. Take yourself on that date if you ain't got nobody to go with on Valentine's Day. Go to the movie, take yourself to dinner, buy yourself flowers, whatever it is that you want to do, that you wish that you were receiving from someone else. Don't wait. Don't wait. This first energy is very much in alignment as well with where we are right now as Aquarius alignment with Pluto and Aquarius. For the first time in over 248 years, we are on the front lines right now in regards to transforming humanity. So if we are on the front lines to transform humanity and community and society, how are we transforming ourselves? How are we putting ourselves first? What does self-love look like if we're here loving on humanity and wanting to make sure that others are learning how to love themselves better? You got to lead by example. That's the work, that's the role that we are in right now for the next 20 years. So pressure, no pressure. Stack energy for us. King of Wands in the upright, Queen of Cups in the upright, Page of Cups in the reversal, and the Empress in the reversal. I'm going to start right here because this is where we are not putting ourselves first. We are definitely in frequency with Empress energy as water bearers, as nurturers in that regard, again, as community and humanity and loving on people so naturally. But we have a tendency to love on people more than we're loving on ourselves. So if you're in a relationship, you might have this whole plan for what Valentine's Day is supposed to look like for your partner. What about you? Just make sure that in all of the plan, that you're not waiting on them to do the same for you and then you're setting yourself up for disappointment in some regards. What is it that you're doing for yourself so that you're doing what you're doing with no expectation, that you're doing it out of love, that you're not doing it to expect and have anything in return, and to know that you're okay with that. When you're in the Empress in reversal position, it's feeling a little bit stagnant in regards to the things that we are creating and growing and birthing ultimately. So this is where you have to acknowledge, are you putting yourself first? Especially when you have a tendency, when we do have a tendency to put everybody else above ourselves. King of Wands energy, tapping into the fire, tapping into creativity. Again, that same energy with the Empress, feeling in the reversal energy. Think about what it is that you are doing and what you need to do to feel that fire in your belly, to feel that sense of creativity, to feel the sense of combustion and growth and, that everything is happening exactly the way that it's supposed to be happening. Abracadabra energy, sitting on your throne, feeling this sense of, I know and I'm sure that I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. And it doesn't matter what somebody else does or doesn't do, or what somebody else says or doesn't say, because I am doing what I need to do for myself. I am showing up for myself the way that I need to. And I'm not waiting on anybody ultimately. So again, this is very much in the frequency of, for the singletons, let's say, for going into Valentine's Day. You don't have to feel like, oh, I don't have anybody for Valentine's Day. You got you. You have self and source. What you gonna do? Your time is yours. If anything, there's such a freedom to that too. To not have to think about plans for somebody else and all of the things. Like, you literally just get to think about you and how do you want to love on you on Love Day. So do that, plan it, figure it out exactly how you want to feel this sense of fire and passion, and do something creative, something that's going to, again, make you feel like you lose track of time when you're doing it. It is going to be so expansive for you, especially on Love Day falling on a Friday, on Venus Day. Tap into that frequency. If you are in a relationship, there may be some hold up, there may be some questioning, there may be a little bit of dissonance in regards to the energy with the Page of Cups in reversal, and it may be the absence of an apology because of something that may have happened that you really want to try to mend, that you're hoping gets mended before Valentine's Day hits, so that you can kind of have a better Valentine's Day that you might feel it's possible right now. It's possible, no matter what. But there also is something to pay attention to in regards to visualizing exactly how you intend to experience this day, what you want it to look like, and who you see with you. If you just see you, you have to be honest about that. If you see this person, you have to be honest about that. If you see the person, but it's not a good time, you have to prepare yourself for that. And if you want it to be a good time and you want it to mend, then you have to think about what you need to do to first and foremost make yourself right, whether that's forgiveness and acceptance and whatever needs to get cleared out from your energy field, so that you can now approach this person and figure out how it is that you're going to fix what needs to be done, so that you can both be in an energy of Queen of Cups energy, which is being full-fledged in your heart space. Being okay and happy and healthy, and bygones and water under the bridge, and let's start over and let's start fresh, so that we can enjoy this day. Back to the singletons. If you're in energy of being single, this is again very much in alignment with our King of Wands. This is very much opposites attract kind of energy. So in a relationship or in a specific dynamic, then you want to be in that double frequency of knowing how to feel the sense of passion and fuel and fire, but then also knowing how to flow and how to just be very, very honest and truthful in regards to your emotions and how you feel. Likewise, in the energy of being single, you want to be able to be in the action-oriented energy of making things happen for yourself, but being very, very true to your heart. Feel it to heal it. If you do feel lonely, for example, if you are feeling like you're missing something or someone, and allowing yourself to navigate that honestly and openly, so that you are not stagnating your energy in regards to receiving and being in that receiving mode for what comes next. There's so much in store for us. So you first, us first. Everything else comes from there. Keep filling up your own cup. Let others drink of the overflow. Nobody will be thirsty. Most importantly, not you. Water bearer. You can't run out of water. We can't run out of water. We can't run out of water. If the water bearer runs out of water, what's going to happen? So I do hope that that resonates. I hope that it helps everything rise into place. Nothing is falling. It is only up from here. And if you do resonate with this reading, Aquarius rising, then throw some water in the comment section below. Give me a water emoji, whichever one you would like, so that you can remind yourself how important it is to keep the flow going and growing and glowing. Until next week, peace.